Mr. LP is back in the kitchen. All right, today we are making some rice pudding. And rice pudding is always like wonderful for the winter, nice and warm. It always reminds me of the time when I worked at Country Club Diner. It was so great there. I used to see the rice pudding beautifully decorated in a nice flat pan with cinnamon right on the top, raisins. I prefer it with raisins. If you don't like raisins, don't make it. But today, there's a little memory to go with this rice pudding. Keith, did you want to tell about it?
Sure. So,
Yeah.
that isn't going to go well.
So, we're here to talk about Aunt Patty's rice pudding. This recipe was given out at her funeral recently when she unexpectedly passed away. They were expecting her for dinner, and Aunt Patty didn't show up. So Aunt Jane had to go check it out, and she found her peacefully sleeping in her chair. So this particular recipe is dedicated to Aunt Patty Rotolo. So let's get started. All right, so I have all the ingredients right here. I prepped them out for you, so I'll go over them with you. We've got a cup of rice, a cup of sugar, 2 quarts of milk, 2 tablespoons of butter, and that's for just getting it started. And then once the mixture of rice and sugar is ready, we'll add some of the other things, like a dash of salt, another cup of milk, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 eggs that are at room temperature. All right, and then we'll also add some raisins. Like I said, I prefer raisins. So let's bring that milk to a boil. So the recipe calls for the 2 quarts of milk to be boiled with the cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of butter. So we'll get that started and we'll bring you to the next step. Just waiting for the milk to boil. A little spill, you gotta watch your milk, put a lid on it. So here the milk is boiled. Now we're gonna put the rice in. Stir it up and leave it to cook on low for an hour. Here we go. Now I haven't made rice pudding before, maybe a long time ago, but not this particular recipe or method. So we'll see how it goes. Don't forget, one thing I never ask for, and I'm going to start to ask for, is that you like and subscribe for this particular video, and you'll get all the videos in my series. So please like, subscribe. You can even comment below. What do you think of this recipe? What do you think of my other recipes and other cooking videos if you haven't seen them? So getting some rice pudding done in memory of Aunt Patty. That's what's cooking with Mr. LP. We'll be back when the rice is done. On low. So I just cleaned up the milk that's just boiled all over. Didn't say anything about a lid in the recipe. So I'm wondering, did Aunt Patty ever boil over the milk and make a mess? Like, it's easy to happen. But everything's back under control. The rice is cooking, and it will be cooking for about an hour. Then we'll finish the recipe.
Hello. It's Keith again. I am the cinematographer along with Annie. Yes, I can do it one-handedly. And life is good. Now out they go. As you can see, Annie's ready for her walk. She's got her...
So not only do I cook the rice pudding, now I gotta take the dog out.
Annie rang the bell in the middle of the video, which, of course, was not planned. And that ain't good.
All right, so now it's time to beat the eggs. The actual rice pudding is cooked. Not the rice pudding, but the rice and the milk and the sugar is all thickened and cooked. I'm going to turn the heat off. And now we're going to beat the eggs and a cup of cold milk together. The milk has to be cold. Not exactly sure why. Wish I could ask Aunt Patty. All right, cold milk. Gonna put it back in the fridge. And then beat the eggs. Now, I have these eggs at room temperature. Most recipes call for room temperature. This one doesn't say. And I'm not sure why. So if you know why eggs have to be at room temperature when you put them in a recipe, comment below. I welcome the thoughts. Right, so we're beating the eggs. Pour in the cup of milk. And this is the pudding mixture. All right, vanilla. Unfortunately, Aunt Patty's recipe doesn't say where to add the salt. So I'm gonna add it right here. Dash of salt. Boom.
Boom.
All right. Got it all mixed up. And now it says to pour the mixture into the rice and the milk. Then I'm gonna pour it into this flat pan over here. Now I'm gonna move the rice mixture here. Take it off the heat. I'm gonna beat the cold milk. All right, I'm ready to pour it in. This is where I'm going to add, oops.
Whoop.
Okay, now I'm going to put the raisins in. If you like raisins, add them. If you don't add them. But here go my raisins. All right, mix it up. Okay, now I'm going to pour it into this flat pan and refrigerate for a while. It's already starting to thicken up very nicely. Now we used almost a gallon of milk, pretty much 2 quarts and 1 cup. And I'm also going to add a little cinnamon when this sets. All right, I'm going to pour on. I'm going to spill it. There it goes. Let's get every bite out of there. Get my. Should get a spatula. Every piece of rice. Then into the refrigerator it goes. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here. And hopefully this sets. Like I said, I never made rice pudding before. Aunt Patty, make this set. Oh no. Thank you. You always need assistance. All right, there it is.
Ta-da! Hello. So I do think it's important to say I'm excited that Bruce is making Aunt Patty's rice pudding because, well, the superlative about Aunt Patty is she is the only relative that never, not once, forgot my birthday with a birthday card. So I probably got, let's say, 55 cards because she probably sent a congratulations card the year I was actually born. But having turned 56 this year, I did get a birthday card in October, and I can tell you, I will miss getting one in October of 2023. And Godspeed to Aunt Patty. Let's hope her rice pudding comes out well and we all enjoy it and you all enjoy it. Thanks, Bruce, for making it. I appreciate it.
All right, here's Aunt Patty's rice pudding. Now, it's a little thin, so it probably needs more time in the refrigerator, but I wanted to decorate it with some cinnamon that we used to use at the Country Club Diner. We used to take it and put it in nice little lines all across and do a pattern. Now I hope, this is so, I'm doing it just ever so gently across. And then we're going to keep doing it across, and then we repeat it the other way. Let's see if it comes out. It does make a beautiful pattern. I don't know if Aunt Patty would have done this, but gives a little bit of something, doesn't it? And there you have your cinnamon lace top. All right, it's time to test it out. Again, it is thinner than what I'm used to, so it might need more time in the fridge, but let's taste it. See what it's like. It's still thin. Here we go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like and subscribe, maybe I like it. It is more like a rice stew. But maybe a little more time in the fridge. That's what's cooking with Mr. LP. Try that rice pudding. Please like and subscribe. I'd like to get some more subscribers and viewers and keep it going. All right, that's what's cooking with Mr. LP and Patty's